Okay, so this is the 21st century skills map that I did over math. And so this is just an example of how to use Screencast so that I could show you different things you can do by capturing the screen. Okay, so this is the 21st century skills map that I did over math. And so this is just an example of how to use Screencast so that I could show you different things you can do by capturing the screen. My first slide that I covered was over creativity and innovation. So I paid attention to kind of what the column said regarding fourth graders and their use of technology. So then if children work with new technology, it kind of forces them to be self-sufficient because as they get better equipped with the new technology, they'll be able to use it instantly, and it'll be easier for them to start gaining access to new information, and it's easier for them to get kind of acquainted with the modern day world where everything is fast paced, and they'll be able to get information in and out quickly. The convenience is obviously there. I mean, like back in the day when I was going to school, in elementary school, nobody really had cell phones. You had to go get on the computer to go get information, and at that time the internet wasn't that fast, but now information is presented to these kids in super fast speeds. They can get answers quickly and kind of go on with the lesson with the teacher to get the information in, and then they're able to kind of articulate back to the teacher the answers. And so obviously now with the development of technology, it led to a bigger database, so it's like more information for them because of the internet to gather different perspectives on topics. So I have the state standards alignment, and so I saw on the slides or on the website there was kind of a state standard on there, and so I feel like the state standard at least provides a model for the teachers to kind of guide the students towards like what is deemed as good, or what is deemed as the correct format of how to what methods to get them to reach a certain skill level, certain skill set. It kind of tells us what the state is expected of the teacher and the students, and so as if the teacher sees what is required, then they'll try their best to try and meet that standard. And content mastery, the state standard tells us what is how far along should the student be, and so if you have it kind of gives the teacher an overview of the content mastery of the students. Communicative and collaborative skills with technology. I think that because of what technology affords us, it's able to kind of put the student in situations where they can work together to kind of problem solve, which is good. It develops their social skills because when they're at that age, it's hard for them to kind of talk to strangers, but it gets them used to being with different people besides their parents. So that also develops their social skills. And at this young age, if they interact with other kids, I feel like it kind of gives them a different set of perspectives. So they don't necessarily think individually. They don't necessarily just think about their ideas. They'll actually kind of start thinking about taking other people's perspectives and kind of making it kind of fuse with their own ideas to kind of get them more knowledgeable and more informed about tasks or about lessons. Okay, data. What technology affords us with data is that it just revolutionizes how teachers see things, because so much of what we have to teach is kind of straight. We have to get kids to make good grades. So I feel like this data, especially like qualitative and quantitative research, at least it gives us some feeling of what works and what doesn't work. If actual graphs and visuals are given to us, then we can see what methods are working and what methods aren't working. Reference point is really the data at least provides us a place where we can like kind of communicate with other teachers to see like, oh, this these methods worked with us. I want to see what methods worked for you, and then we can compare the data and see like, oh, we can create some type of lesson plan now to see what can work for both classes or for a multitude of people, of students. And the outcome is really tells us the results of the methods.